welcome back to my channel. My name is Charity Dean and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're an old subscriber, you've been recommending my video, I just want to say thank you and welcome back once again. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is I almost died, guys. I almost died. Like now I cannot believe that I'm here, but I'm grateful to God. I'm grateful to the Almighty that I'm still here, I'm still alive, and I'm able to speak to you guys. You know, like 2 years ago we had lockdown. The whole South Africa we were in lockdown, guys. So what happened is I decided to. Okay, so people were going out to shop. They were not going out to work. The only people that were allowed to work are the people in the garage, the people in the hospitals and the supermarkets, and I don't know, some other people that had high risk. I don't know what to call it. I don't know, but people like that were allowed to work during COVID. So since I work in a restaurant, we were not allowed to work, so we were completely locked inside the house. We were supposed to stay indoors as much as possible to avoid getting COVID. Right, guys, I hate COVID. I hate anything that has to do with lockdown. I hate anything that has to do with COVID, anything that has to do with quarantining, especially quarantining and wearing a mask. Guys, I hate all of that. I hate it. Okay, so we decided people were allowed to only go out to shop, and you were not allowed to go out unless you were like only go out to shop, and you were not allowed to go out unless you were like or you were like a nurse or doctors or like movement. People were not allowed to like move around like during COVID-19. You all know what I'm saying, but you all know what I'm trying to talk about. I don't need to explain much about COVID because we all know like much about COVID. So during lockdown, so I decided to go out to buy some stuff that I needed for the house. I decided to go out, and what I did, took a bath, nice bath. I wear my dress. I remember it was like a dress just a little above the knees, like, so it's like more like a mini dress. Yes, so I wore my mini dress, but before I went out, I ate Weet-Bix. I just like, okay, let me just eat some Weet-Bix. So I ate some Weet-Bix first, and then I finished. Then I'm like, I took my card, and then because the main reason I was going there to more besides shopping, I wanted to check in the ATM like how much was in the bank card. And like just buying time. You know how it is when you're in quarantine, you just want to go out for no reason. You're used to going out, and it's funny because I'm that person. I hardly go out, I hardly hang out with people. I just love my own space. But during lockdown, for some reason, I loved going out for no reason, just going to the mall and act as if you're shopping, yet you're not even shopping. I know many people were like me, just going out and you're just moving around, and then you just maybe buy bread, and then you come back. You just want to see people, you just want to see movement, because we are human beings, we're used to moving around. Okay, it happens that I started feeling itchy and feeling funny. Okay, mind you, I already have a skin problem, right? So I'm allergic to the sun, I'm allergic to the wind. If the weather changes, like like the weather changes, and okay, suppose it was hot and then it become windy, like you know that breeze, you know how it is. I don't know what it kind of do to my skin. I don't know what it does to my body, but I start scratching. One of these days, guys, I'm going to be showing you how much I scratch, how much when I start feeling itchy, the reaction on my skin. So that maybe some of you who don't believe me, you believe me that I've got a skin condition. And okay, in Shona they call it munyawili. I don't know what they call it in English, but in Shona they call it munyawili. Okay, so from there, on my way right now to the mall, I'm walking. So I was now walking very fast. So where we're staying and the mall is from where I was staying that time to the mall is like a 5 minute. It's like a 2 minute walk. So it's not really far. But then the problem was the gates that I usually the mall has like 3 gates. Yes, it has 3 gates. Oh, not 3. It's like 4 gates. So there's like the gate that I normally used was closed. So during COVID, that gate was closed. It was only the one main gate that everyone was using, right? So I was forced to walk all the way down and go to the main gate, right? So guys, I started walking fast, and then now I think what triggered what I was feeling the most was the drains close to the mall, and those drains were smelling. It was sewage. They were smelling so badly. So I had to like, I don't know what it did in my head. It just started irritating me even more. Irritated. I got so irritated, guys. I started moving fast, and then the smell, and it was either I go back or I go to the mall. But I'm like, no, I'm used to this itching problem, so I can just move around fast. So let me just do fast. Let me just walk around fast. Then I started walking, but then the more I'm walking, the more I'm feeling dizzy. Guys, it was as if I'm walking it was as if I'm going somewhere far away, yet I was so close to the mall. The mall was right in front of me, but to me it was a distance from. I was walking from Africa to Las Vegas, or Africa to America, or something like that. Like the journey to the mall felt so long. It felt so long, guys. I don't like. It felt so long. I understand what it was. So I'm moving. Then I went. I took the stairs. I went down to. So I was now inside the mall. So I took the stairs. And then I went down because the Capitec Bank that I was going to is downstairs. So I went downstairs, and on the ATM, I don't know what happened to me, but I couldn't see the numbers for some reason. I couldn't even see what, like, you know, there are numbers and words there on the ATM. I couldn't even see the numbers. I don't know. And then I just closed my eyes, and then I opened them again. I took a deep breath, and then like, okay, now I was back to normal again. And then I put my card, and then guess what? I realized I didn't have any money in the account. Luckily, I had few coins in my bag, so I had to few coins in my bag. So that's the ones that I was gonna use to buy whatever I wanted. So after that, in the ATM, I struggled, guys, to walk from Capitec Bank to where there's no money in the bank. I think there was like 5 rands or something. Yeah, I think there was 5 rands or something, if I'm not mistaken. I decided to like go and sit somewhere. So mind you again, in the mall we're not allowed to sit anyway. Do your business and then leave. That was the rule that time during COVID. Wear your mask, do your thing, and leave, right? And then I decided to, okay, I started walking. Because I wanted to go upstairs to Food Lovers Market, because Food Lovers Market is upstairs. So I walked from Captain going to Food Lovers. On my way, guys, so for you to go to Food Lovers, you have to, you use the elevator or the escalators. So I decided to use the escalators. Guys, I don't know what happened that time. I hang onto the escalators because I could feel right now, if I don't do anything, if I don't hold on to this thing, I'm gonna fall and die right there. I'm gonna fall. I started feeling like as if somebody was pulling me down, my body. I don't know what, like, guys, that unexplainable dizziness. Like, I thought maybe, am I pregnant or something? Like, but I'm not pregnant. I wasn't pregnant. I started having a lot of thoughts, lots and lots of thoughts. Like, my head, my shoulders, everything. I could feel right now like there was something. And in the mall, it wasn't like full, like, you know how it is, like, you know how it was during COVID. It wasn't like the mall was full or something. No, the mall wasn't full. I started feeling like somebody's pulling my energy. I just saw death before my eyes. I started feeling, guys, I felt so dizzy. And in my head, I'm thinking right now, if I'm to fall, they would think it's corona. If anything is to happen to me, I started thinking of my child. I started thinking of my family. Everything was just going, all of the things was just going in my head. Like, there was just a bunch of things going on in my head that time. Through the most that time, guys, like my head, my mind, everything. Like, guys, it was just the worst experience of my life. My head, guys. Anyway, I don't know. It was just this unexplainable pain at the same time. Unexplainable dizziness. Like, I've never felt like that ever in my life. Then I started walking, and now the problem was now my eyes became blurry. Like, I couldn't see properly. I'm in the mall, guys. I'm in the mall. Grateful for is the guards, the security guards in the mall. They didn't say, sis, stand up, or they didn't think of calling the ambulance and say there's somebody here, because I kept on doing like this for my head was down for like I think about 30 minutes for me to regain my to come back to normal. So it took me like 30 minutes. After that, guys, when I felt normal, I quickly I went to Discam straight away, because where I was in Discam is like so close by. So there's like John Dory's and Spare, Panderotis, and there's Discam there. So I quickly raced to Discam with the money that I had, like the few coins that I had in my pocket. I quickly went to Discam because I wanted to understand. I wanted like something, because to me, I knew whatever that happened to me that day was triggered by the itchiness, the sun, and just whatever that I was feeling that time. So I went to Discam, and then they gave me some medication. That day I couldn't shop because all the money that I carried on with me went to the medication. So, guys, it is what it is. I went back home and I pulled down my trousers and started showing everyone inside there. Mind you, I was staying out that time. I was staying in a commune, like whereby somebody's in their room, somebody is their room. So I'm showing this aunt that staying in the other room. My parents are down. I'm like, look, I almost died in the mall. I was showing everyone. I'm like, and they're like, really? You almost died? I'm like, yes, I almost died in the mall. You could have maybe had that a lady fell on the escalators. She could have had something, but it was bad. Right now I'm laughing, but at that time, honestly, I wasn't. Like, pants were down. Like, honestly, pants were really down. I was showing them. Because on my knees, it was like red. It was as if, you know, like somebody came with their nails and did like that and scratched like, and then it was all in the way the scratches were. So, guys, it was the worst experience of my life. But I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I'm here, surviving, and I'm glad I'm here. Okay, guys, that was it for me today. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video, and I really appreciate you guys each and every day. Hopefully you liked this video, guys. Don't forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up, and don't forget to comment something, guys. I need to know, like, have you ever experienced something similar? Have you ever experienced something that that you're like, every time you think about it, you're like, God, I'm grateful that I'm alive, I'm grateful that I'm here, I'm grateful for giving me a second chance. Because honestly, guys, that day I was taught to be grateful, because anything could have happened, but I'm glad I'm here. I'm actually doing YouTube. I'm doing lots of I'm letting my voice be heard. That sounded good. That sounded good. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.